friends, welcome back to my channel, Reading in Retail. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. Thank you for joining me. So tonight I just wanted to jump on, talk a little bit about what I've been reading. I've got a massive stack here that I hauled, and I've got some back there in that chair that I received in the mail, and I need to get that open. But I don't want this video to be 5 hours long, so I'm just gonna pretty much talk about what I've been reading and do one of the Goodwill hauls tonight. So the first thing is what I've been reading. Now, the reason why I purchased this book is because I have seen this movie a million times over, and I love this movie. If you're not aware of this movie, it is available online. I'll find it and I'll post the link down below. Normally, I like to read my book before I watch the movie. This case is opposite, but I mean, that's okay. Either way, we all know that when you read the book and you watch the movie, it's gonna be completely different. But just a short little synopsis of what this is. It is based around a mother. Her name is Ingrid, and she has a teenage daughter. I want to say she's either 14 or 15. Her name is Astrid. Now, her mother is very toxic, and when I say toxic, she has just got a very strange way of thinking about everything. She's just basically in a different world of her own and tries to groom her daughter to be that way. Now, she doesn't really get involved with men too much, but for some reason, she started dating a guy named Barry, and Barry, as she put it, is really not her type. He's not an artist. He's not at all the type of what she was dating, but there was just something about Barry that pulled her in, and they didn't really go into detail about what that was. Well, Barry in the end pretty much rejected her, and she lost her mind over it. Now, if you're not familiar with this type of flower is poisonous. Why am I telling you that? Because her mother ends up poisoning Barry, and she ends up going to jail over it. So basically, in a nutshell, the whole story and movie is about Astrid, the daughter, bouncing around from house to house to house, and you walk through her life with each family and the things that go on. There is abuse, there's neglect, there's starvation, there's the S word. There's a lot that goes on. Now, if you watch the movie, it sums it up a little bit, but let me tell you what, this book has pieces in it and homes where she was placed that they did not talk about in the movie. And I found myself going, I don't remember this in the movie. So halfway through this book, I actually stopped, went and rewatched the movie, and there's a big difference between this and the movie. This book is a million times better. Now, I have not finished the book. I'm about this far in, but this book is so much better. And I know a lot of people, they always say, oh, the book is better, but believe me, there's parts in this book, there's characters in this book that they never even talk about in the movie. Now, the movie is a great recap of this book. It gets the gist of it, but there's so much more to it in this book. Now, I did get this at Thrift Books. A lot of people think I am affiliated with them. I'm not. I just like cheap books, so I get it. But yeah, if you have a chance to pick this up and read it, you will not be sorry. Now, so that's what I'm reading, and I'm almost done. And I'm a little bit nervous about how it's going to play out in the end, because she is going through it, and I really hope that this book is a happy ending, because there's some sad parts in it. But let me get on to the haul. So, everybody knows I like to shop at Goodwill. Well, let me tell you, I found another Goodwill location, and I went into it Friday afternoon on my lunch break, and I found a set of books. This is a new collection to me. I'm sure everybody's probably read them, known about them, but there's a lot that I don't know. I have a lot back there, but still there's so much out there. I just cannot keep up with everything. And until I got onto Instagram and BookTube, there's just so much that I don't know. Well, let's pull this. I saw these. I saw these in the bins when I walked in, and I was like, now what is going on here? And I started looking, and I noticed they all had the same symbol on it. I'm like, oh, so I got onto ThriftBooks and looked. This is a House of Night novel. This is a series. There are 12 of these books. I landed 1 through 9. How I did that, I don't know, but I was so excited. I sent my daughter a text. I said, have you heard of this? Have you read of this? She's like, yes, Mom. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, just in case you haven't read it. She's like, yes, I think I've read book 1 and 2. Well, I sent her a picture. I was like, I landed 9 at the Goodwill. Book number 1 is marked. Book number 2 is Betrayed. Now, she did tell me this is based around fallen angels. So, I have a feeling that I will like things like that, because I'm really trying to incorporate fantasy. And as a matter of fact, I want to put more vampires in my collection. I want to get more extreme horror in my collection. There's just so much that I want to do. If you can see right here behind me, I've cleared out a row because I have 3 hauls, so I needed room. I put my Funko Pops up here. Book number 3 is Chosen. So if you know about these, please comment below. Like, dislike, okay? Tell me what you think. Untamed. Hope the lighting is okay, because I didn't even check. I'm sorry, guys. Hunted. Uh-oh. Okay, this is one of the hardbacks here. But they're not very, they're very close in size, so it's fine. Tempted. Because I'm also one of those people, if I can get all hardback in the series or all softback in the series, I want them to look the same. If you know who Brandy Reed's Romance, she did a pet peeve video. Go check it out. It's awesome. Because she mentions that in her videos. In her video, excuse me. Burned. And can we talk about the artwork? Is this not beautiful artwork? Even if you don't like the books, is this artwork not gorgeous? Awakened. And the 9th in this collection is Destiny. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you hear noise in the background, you're probably hearing the heater, and I am running people's videos tonight, so it's a lot going on in this room. All right, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.